You didn't have a message? Why? You didn't have an octopus?
I try to get
you underwater? What?
I try to get you a
say. Way to talk about things or send letters, but yeah, you could have messaged him on any of the platforms.
So I'm going on live again. I'm just crocheting. I got COVID, so I'm trying to fight it, y'all. I'm trying to fight it. So yeah, I'm not looking the best today. I look like a hot mess, but that's just how it is. But I'm going to be crocheting because I ain't got nothing else to do. I can't go outside. I can't, well, socialize. I don't really socialize that much anyways. I really don't be caring, so. I'm not much of a social person, so it is what it is.
And then she doesn't take it well, obviously. This is exactly what you want to say if you want to end things. I guess I'm just with the wrong person.
Oops.
Oh, I've seen myself out because I'm not ever coming back, so.
I'm just going to be crocheting, so that's what I'm doing. Finishing this one up. This is the back panel, and I gotta do the front panel, so I'm just gonna be crocheting, but I don't know if y'all can see the comments or not. I don't know, but you wanna chill with me, chill with me. If not, it's all good. But I'm just gonna be crocheting because I ain't got nothing else to do, so.
Boom mic hit I think I've ever seen just by. But yeah, Uche is promptly cuts the call, says I do not want to talk to her, I don't want anything to do with her. This is over. Then he hits the boom mic and the boom operator. He's like, still not as bad as Lydia. And then he leaves. And this is
my voice sound like crap right now. Like my head hurts, my neck, my back. Well, I took a Tylenol, so my head don't hurt as bad. But
I thought, okay, they get past that. I genuinely thought, okay, this is gonna be one of the strongest.
Yeah, I'm tired, y'all. My head hurts so bad.
Probably gonna say yes to them marrying each other. Like I just did not see this coming at all. Definitely. One of the more love is blindsided moments. Yeah.
I can say that love is truly blind.
So the person that basically
yeah, I look like a hot mess.
Is the next person.
Screw COVID.
Lydia, who
why does it even still exist? I don't know.
Izzy being her number one choice. Later,
I hate it.
Figure out that Milton is her other choice. But really speaking, Izzy wasn't even her first fucking choice. Izzy was her second choice because Uche was the first choice. Then Izzy. Milton is just thirds at this point. But she's down the altar of Milton has proposed. She said yes.
Probably gonna be on here for like 30 minutes and then I'm gonna head on out. Just 30 minutes.
He looks like Diglett with hair. Can I say that? I was thinking about which Pokemon he looked like ever since he said he was a pro Pokemon player.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Steve Harvey looks like Diglett. Like, even without that, because he doesn't even have hair, so. If Milton, Steve Harvey, and one other person got together, they'd be like Doug Tree.
Hey, Bless family.
Hey.
Oh, you had it a few months ago? Oh my gosh. Tell me why that I got sick about a month ago, and then I got sick again a few days ago. Like, it's so weird because I didn't have, like, symptoms or anything like that until a couple days ago. So now I'm like,
I'm 6'7".
I'm recovering, but I'm not recovering all the way, But yeah, I feel like crap. I look like crap. I feel like crap. I just hate it. I hate it. And I never got sick twice before, but now I have.
And then they said they're real high, and then the goals are not.
Stay hydrated. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water, so I'm trying to get that in. Some tea. Try to get some tea in. Mulan tea is really good. Mulan is good for the lungs. It breaks down mucus and stuff, and it helps with the lungs. So I've been drinking that. So hopefully I'll be good, at least within a few days, because I recovered pretty fast. But I knew I had a fever. It felt like a fever, and I'm like, okay, maybe I just caught a cold or something. But then it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then next thing I knew, like, boom, I was coughing up, like, mucus and everything. It was terrible. I couldn't even go to sleep all the way because I kept getting up trying to cough. So it just sucks. I'm like, dang, I would have thought it would have been over by now, but nah.
5-6 people. We definitely didn't have like.
Let's see what I got going on. I'm just crocheting right now, just trying to get this granny square finished since I ain't got nothing else to do. Like,
really bad every
but this is what I'm working on, just in case you want to see.
After many episodes,
So working on my granny squares. I'm making it's kind of like a jacket cardigan type of thing, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Why is the success rate lower and lower each time? I guess it wouldn't matter if the end success rate
Let
at
me
the end
finish
of the
this
altar
right quick.
is like
I'm gonna finish this and then I'll
last season, which was
read comments.
pretty good success, all things considered.
Colorful,
I'm sure they wanted to
no,
replicate
that's
that, but
real.
they just did not get the right contestants in the series.
Okay, yeah. I know, I feel horrible. I'm like, dang, like this is the second time I got sick. I hate that.
Whenever we think about Zach and Blue from last season, of Kwame and Chelsea,
I hate it.
like
I hate
those
it.
People had come on.
But yeah, Mulan tea. Yeah, get on that. Mulan tea is really good for the lungs because it helps with like Mulan tea helps breaks down mucus. I believe it's antibacterial or something like that, antiviral. I have to do another search on that, but it's really good for the lungs. So if you a smoker or if you have like really terrible issues with your lungs, Mulan tea is really good for that. So I highly recommend trying that if you ever catch a cold or a fever or COVID, because COVID kind of attacks the respiratory system and the lungs and stuff. So I would definitely check that out. It's really good.
JP. And remember the drinking game? If JP has something American on, we drink.
But yeah, I have nothing else to do today, so I'm like, I can't go outside. I can't be around too many people because right now I'm at that contagious stage. So I'm contagious right now, so I can't be around too many people. I don't want to get nobody else sick, so.
Ooh, my parents will hate seeing this.
My disappointment is
Yeah.
I will not.
Yeah, so yeah, if you smoke, that Mulan tea is really good for that.
He really does not want to talk.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
Meanwhile, at Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one that's all yours.
You can pretend there's a wall between us.
Like, he was so talkative in the pods. I remember him being way more talkative. There was stuff I had to cut out about him talking about his family, being really open, vulnerable. Taylor must be, like, wondering what happened from the pods. And I keep wondering the same thing, because he was 100% more talkative. Nowadays, it's, like, hard to get a word out. You can't get a word out of me. I don't know what you heard about me. That's pretty much him.
We have to talk. We don't want to get talk yet. We can pretend there's a wall between us.
Just nipple twist him. That'll get him talking. If it doesn't, if you can nipple twist someone and they sit in silence, you should leave. He's gonna kill you otherwise.
I put the toilet seat down.
Thank you.
Thought about it after I went to the bathroom. I was like, better make sure I do this.
So that's his contribution to this conversation. I put the toilet seat down. I was thinking about it all night. Do I take a shit on the toilet or in it? I decided in. That's the problem with JP. By the way, still out for the best name. JP wins. We have a pool of money, so for
Excuse me.
$50 on what JP's name is, I'm going for Jordan Peterson. But I think
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on here for like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna head on out.
That's not how a relationship works.
I just wanted to stop by and just
Imagine having this guy look
do a
at
quick
you.
little live, and then after that, I'm gonna head out. Cause I don't want y'all seeing me like this. I hate looking like a mess.
I don't get it. She's not said anything wrong. I don't think she's done anything inherently.
But I just want to check in on y'all, see what y'all doing. Hope y'all had a good holiday, by the way.
It's not like he has anything to resent her for.
I ain't do nothing for Christmas, really. I just ate. That's all I did. I ate a lot of food, and then yeah, that was pretty much it. And I chilled at home. I did see some of my family members, but that was really about it. I didn't really do nothing. I'm like, nowadays, I don't really do much for the holidays. Like, especially with everything being so expensive, I'm just like,
What answer is that?
I ain't got money like that. Unless I was rich, then I could see myself celebrating the holidays a little bit more with the holiday spirit. But no, I'm broke out here. I ain't got the money to be spending on holiday gifts. Sure, you gonna get a candle and a gift card with $10 on it. That's gonna be your present.
You pop the question. If you're gonna pop that pussy, you gotta ask, am I marrying you? Am I gonna sleep with you for the rest of the life? Otherwise, you're gonna be popping pills and trying to get into other countries in your head. Because you're
which row I'm on. Okay, I'm on the third row. Perfect.
Oh my god, JP, you're messing the shit.
Dang, I keep messing up my stitches.
Junkyard potato.
COVID
That's nice.
makes everything worse because I can't even crochet right. I don't know which stitch I'm on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the right one.
Gosh,
Good,
like I keep
good.
saying, if I had to take a shot
Good.
for every time someone cried, a real shot, and I am already tipsy. I would be drunk, yo.
I hate being forced to like make conversation.
You can pretend there's a wall between us if you want to.
You hate being forced.
I'm gonna try to make at least like
Bitch, this is your to-be
6
life.
of these,
You
6
gotta
more of
make
these.
some effort.
Okay.
Like besides
Of
the
these,
conversation,
granny
the
squares.
thing that you're not doing is making
And
an
then
effort.
that'll be it. I'm doing it a little bit at a time because I'm not trying to
You can tell that she's not even happy. She's voiced.
take all day to make them, but I feel like a little bit at a time helps. Because then I don't feel like I'm overwhelming myself with the project.
Something's gotta give right now. You can't be doing this lady like this.
Can you sleep next to me?
Because it's going to be a pretty decent cardigan with a lot of details. So I need to make sure that I'm not overwhelming myself with the project.
What is even the face?
Happy,
Disappointment.
angry, sad.
I can't tell what his face is. They randomized his face on NBA or something. This is what came out. She made a
Hey, now I'm
joke,
getting all
she's like,
tangled
just
up.
kidding. He's like,
Crap.
Is she just joking? Because if I can't strong,
Alright, there we go.
I'm gonna
I have to get myself together. I don't want to ruin it.
JP. This was just a little joke that she was trying to make, but JP's got some stuff going on, clearly.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God, it's the next day, and everyone is finally meeting each other for the first time. They get to see how everyone looks, and everyone is going to see how JP looks, because JP stands for Jumbo Patriot, is wearing another American t-shirt. That one looks like it's been in use for years, just by the way, JP. That looks like it's sun-stained. I'll tell you what, JP, maybe get more American apparel. That is the worst looking shirt I've ever seen.
Answer today, he's the guy that you should go for, but I love Milton to the moon and beyond. I have no regrets.
So everyone sees each other. The only person who said anything was Lydia, who is like, I normally go for a guy like Izzy, but she like quickly follows it up with she really does love Milton. So it's kind of nice. It's unlike previous intonations of Love is Blind, where other contestants see each other and they're like, God, what? I could have chose her? Fuck. Yeah, I guess you're okay, honey. That's basically what normally happens, so I'm kind of pretty surprised actually there wasn't more of that. I guess there are less couples. Normally when there's 6 or 7 couples, you can have that. When there's only 3, there's not.
Alright, done with my first granny square. All finished. Go ahead and clip that out the way.
This is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard this girl say. Like I said,
I need some scissors.
Dude, he's funny, and sometimes he says things like,
Crap, I should have got some scissors before I sat back down.
All things considered, he's an engineer at
Where'd I
24.
put the-
He's like really smart. Dude
Oh,
does, like,
never mind.
her shit together. I just never
I
hear,
got the
like, someone
scissors.
33 still figuring her shit out, talk about him as if he doesn't have
I hate when I
anything.
sit back
It's very
down
bad.
and I be like, wait a minute, I thought I
why
got
she
it.
constantly hates on
And
him.
then
He's done nothing
I be
to
thinking
him.
like, okay,
He
wait a
just
minute.
looks, like I said,
I thought I got it, and then I be mad because now I have to get back up and get it. I don't want to have to get back up and get anything. I got COVID, dang it. I'm not trying to do too much work today.
But Lydia and Izzy then have a talk with each other. Izzy clearly, by the way, this is probably like a thing that he said
All right,
that he
first
was
one done. A billion to go.
Yeah, I thought his bald look was pretty good.
I think I'm gonna do a purple one next, just all purple.
But whenever he wears a hat, now it does look like he has hair. Whenever old people reveal that they have like a disco ball under that hat, it's like,
Goddamn.
oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's too much.
So I don't know. I think Izzy should have just went loud and proud here, but that's neither here nor there. I just a little tipsy now.
Look, we're.
Oh, excuse me.
I honestly, and I do care about
Excuse
you. Like,
me.
I did, still do. I don't want.
Oh, he starts sounding like me when I'm tipsy.
Honestly, we're great people, and like I do care about. I did, but I still do. But I'll always care about. I will always.
I will always love you. But I used to. But I will. There's a lot being said when nothing's actually being said. Thanks, Izzy. Appreciate it.
Not there to be any bad blood. You know what I mean? I was about Johnny. Stacy was barely coming into the picture. That was a huge surprise.
This is a weird conversation to have with a woman who doesn't care about either of that, isn't it? Izzy? Remember how I said I had stronger connections, Lydia? Well, my first stronger connection, Johnny, was really good emotionally, and then Stacy is really good physicality, and then you exist, and, you know, we're all good people, and I loved you, but I still do, but I care about you, but I still do.
But when it came to you, I knew you were pure-hearted. Like, I just had stronger connection.
I don't like to enter bad terms with no one.
Excuse me.
Bullshit.
What the hell? Aaliyah's literally not on the show because of you, apparently. And Uche also actually is not on the show, technically, but also because of you now. I feel like that's bullshit. But anyway, continue.
I honestly think that you're a great guy, you know, and if it was not meant to be, it was not meant to be. That's it.
You ate all my pizza rolls. These are like $100.
No, Totino's pizza rolls are 10 for about $1.
For the ones who rise to every challenge.
I haven't had Totino's pizza in a minute.
For the ones who get it done.
See, 1,
You look like you're actually getting some ass. No.
2.
So, basically...
Crap, I lost my
Lydia,
stitching
Izzy, and,
again.
they said,
Hold
hey,
on.
if it's not meant to be, it's not
1.
It's what it is. Let's move on. They fist bump it.
Dang it, where did I
This
start
is
at?
playing.
Wait.
I gotta wonder.
1,
Is Lydia the one who's better
2,
off? Uche and Aaliyah
3,
problems? Or is Lydia the
4.
problem?
Okay.
I don't know yet. I would
I
love
did
your
4.
opinion on the situation. I'm still trying
We're
to
good.
work that one out. But Moulton then asked JP
Tying
if
that
he's getting
up.
some ass, and then he does that big smile with his 100 teeth. And then JP says no, and Moulton is genuinely concerned. He's like, really? Oh my god, dude.
Really?
Getting some ass with your
Alright, and
deposit
then
on
let's
HT is
do-
probably like the least flexologist thing I think I've ever heard in my. Hey, what? Is that your girlfriend?
A lighter
You getting
purple. Let's do
You
this
are.
color.
Nice. How many times? What? Nice.
Oh, just in case anybody new
Again?
here,
What?
I got COVID, which y'all
haven't
probably
said
see in the
it.
title. So right now I'm
I'm
just
just
crocheting. This is what I'm working on.
Nice.
I think he's feeling you.
For anybody who new here.
Maybe I'm the one that made the mistake.
So that's what I'm working on right now. And yes, crocheting is boring.
So,
But
Taylor
guess
talks
what?
to Stacey about
I'm gonna get this
JP.
after I finish.
I assume. I don't think he talks to Moulton.
But yeah, fighting COVID.
Guys,
So
then
that's
they
what I'm doing.
reconvene and they start
I'm fighting it
conversation
while
at the bar. And you know
I'm in
the
bed.
truth comes out
So
when
hopefully I'll be
alcohol
better in a few days.
goes in.
We'll
There's
see.
couples here that are like so vested. We're not.
Thank you.
Thank you. You want food? What?
So then Taylor is like, yo, everyone else on this island, all the other couples, 2 of them, are having fun, and we're not. And this annoys JP, so when she's like, do you want food? He's like an actual child. And then she realizes something's wrong. So JP, unable to actually access his emotions or even communicate them, like a Stonehenge type man, is not able to communicate with Taylor that he's mad, angry, or feeling something.
Are you angry right now?
I feel like me and Taylor are in like a little rough patch, and I don't know how to fix it.
By talking, that's how you fix it. Not everything can be fixed by throwing your hose pipe on it. And I don't mean that metaphorically, because you haven't even done that in that sense. So by talking your issues out is how you'd fix that. So,
Like as soon as we got here, I feel like she wanted to leave. That hasn't changed. I don't know what
Jesus
Sarah
love
do.
you.
I don't know what
Yeah, I
Sarah
know.
do to change
I
that.
love me
Why
some
don't you say do
Jesus.
something then? I don't know what anybody can say or do to fix the problem.
I love Jesus and Jesus love me. Period.
And when I go back, I'm gonna say nothing.
Period.
Because that's going to be the
love me some Jesus Christ.
I am an idiot. JP. Jelly bean. Fucker.
Yeah, I know Jesus. Shoot, me and him locked in.
You know how to talk.
Me and Jesus is locked in.
You're not 0 years old. You know
Period.
That it requires communication.
I talk to that man. I try to talk to him every day.
At least you solve the issue of knowing that maybe you two are not.
I pray before I eat. Like we locked in. Period.
Nothing will come out of holding it in besides the eventual inevitable outcome that one person's going to get so angry they're going to leave. If you want to fix it, you talk. If you don't want to, you hold it in, wait for things to implode, then explode, then someone leaves. Those are your options, JP.
Everyone else was like, yeah, it's great. Yeah, we had some awkward this or awkward that, but other than that.
They've been playing cornhole for hours, man. This is what happens when there's only like 3 couples on, and they're like, yo, we've got 1 cornhole and a beach. Drink limit is 2 per person. That's it. So they've just been playing cornhole for hours on end because there's nothing else to do there.
And I'm trying. I want to get past it. Just keep looking forward. Keep looking forward, and then it's fine.
That's it. Just keep looking forward, and it's fine. Okay, I'm JP. I wear America on my.
Like now that you mentioned Jesus, that one song keeps popping up in my head, but I forgot the lyrics. Like how'd it go?
When I go to the marriage place,
yeah, he raised from heaven to earth. Okay, never mind. I can't sing now. I got COVID. I can't sing.
Because all we have is right now.
I can't sing.
That's all we have.
Yeah, he did say that.
I'm a God. He's an awesome God. He raised from heaven to earth. Yeah, I love that song though. I used to sing it in church. Right, like right before I found out church was a cult.
I'm never gonna give up.
And I had to get on out of there because I'm like, nah, y'all doing too much. I can't do church. It's something about church. Like, if you find the right church, I'm happy for you. But for me, the church I was at, it was a cult. They all, it was something going on in there. It was something in there. I was like, nah. Y'all ain't about to get me caught up. Whatever y'all got going on, skip that. I'll be close with the Lord in my own home, because whatever y'all got going on at that church, no, I don't want to be a part of it, because y'all got something else. And Jesus is not pleased. But yeah.
Every time we fight, I'm gonna come back. But it's even better to say, yeah, you know what? We actually don't fight that much because we solve these issues. Anyway, after the party, everyone's back home.
Like the lyrics started to come back. Hold on.
Back on screen. Lydia is explaining why she likes Milton.
No, I still don't remember the lyrics. Let me just shut up. Kiana, shut up. You know dang well you don't know the lyrics.
He's funny, and sometimes he says things like a little too much.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, when I need to talk seriously, I will.
No, what?
What kind of relationship is this? For the most part of the relationship, he's called her old and now thrown her WWE style onto a bed. He didn't even jump on the bed after. He was just like... Anyway, back to my Pokemon cards. I choose... Diglett. I don't know that many cards, Pokemon cards. Bulbasaur, Frieza.
Hope everybody having a good 2025, by the way. Did anybody started any New Year's resolutions?
I don't know, but this relationship really...
I bet at least 50% of y'all end up failing. I ain't even start no New Year's resolution because I already know my butt gonna fail.
What is going on here? He looks like Lionel Richie, but
like 100% of the time. Now I don't even do no New Year's resolutions. I'm just like, look, whatever's gonna happen in 2025 is gonna happen. I can't put no promises. I can't have no guarantees. But 2025, I'ma just make it the best year I can make it. But I didn't put no New Year's resolution because I already know I'm gonna fail it. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna try. Cause I fail New Year's resolutions every year. Every year I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds and I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna watch what I eat and I'm gonna take better care of myself and my mental. By the time that year over, it's a wrap. I ain't did nothing. So I no longer do New Year's resolutions.
It started when I was 2.
No more.
I put my finger in my butt. I liked it. I really liked it. I don't have anything to say. Really, the wall sounds a lot like Trump right now.
Now you're talking to a face. A human.
Either some guy he raised.
Yes.
She had to actually ask that, like, seriously. You have dated more than just walls and car doors, right? Have you?
I want to play some music on here, but YouTube gonna copyright me. And I don't feel like dealing with that today, so
JP, seriously, I don't know.
Just gonna hear some sounds in the background watching Leo on YouTube. He's funny as hell. I like him.
Constantly. Because every time I see this, it gets worse and worse.
But he be doing like these funny like reaction videos. He's hilarious.
And I just feel sorry.
So shout out to Leo.
We met blindly. Still a human being, you know.
When you have to tell your partner that you're still a human being, I think we're approaching rock bottom. We're approaching that. Whenever you have to tell the person who you consider the love of your life that you are indeed a human being, and your partner who is supposed to be the love of your life says, I wish there was a wall between us so things would be less awkward. You know what I mean?
I hope that we can go back to Houston and hopefully grow and become a stronger couple.
How'd you feel about today?
So now is the bombshell scene. And before the bombshell scene, I was worried because I don't know what but it says.
Excuse me.
And as you will come to learn very soon,
Alright,
the back of
clip
the
this out the way.
number 1. And who's the player? That's right, America. Yeah. I think I poured way too much in there.
Oh man.
But I don't care. Because I need to be
Yeah, I'm gonna take me another hit of that Tylenol.
Why exactly
My head hurts. Second square done.
Right now, I'll give you 10 seconds. But it's
Cute,
not what
cute.
you think. And if you're a girl, trigger warning. Because this is going to be crazy.
I just don't think we're...
I think I'm gonna do these 3 colors next. Like, what y'all think? These 3 colors. I feel like they look cute together. Do a granny square based off that.
She didn't get over the awkward part. She didn't get over it. She. What do you mean? She. Look at her face. Bitch, what you say?
Dang, every time I put something down, I can't find it. Where did I put my crochet needle? I mean hook. Here we go. Found it.
You gotta try, buddy.
I don't think our emotional connection is where it should be. Not sorry, not.
You don't change.
Well, today didn't make it any better.
Yeah, because you don't change.
You don't change. You keep calling me awkward. Look in my face. I was born like that. I look like Elijah Wood fucking got sat on by a panda. I look like that fucking creature from Tekken took a sit on my face. And I used to be Frodo, but now I'm Dodo Baggins. Please, I'm the awkward one by looks. You need to help me. The fact that he could actually push this off on Taylor at any given juncture, like if I was him, I would be like, damn, I am awkward and I don't know how to fix this. She's done genuinely nothing that I could see wrong at all. So I don't know how this is even her fault, even 1%.
Steadfast in the fact that it's awkward.
That's how I
it's
feel.
Gonna be super awkward.
That's
no
how
matter
I feel.
what.
And that's how I felt for 3 days.
And you're completely and well within your right to say how you feel. You're allowed to have your feelings, and they should be validated by your partner. Whether they're right or wrong is irrelevant. It's how another person feels. And you have to ask, why is that the way I feel? You can disagree with your intent, but if the other person feels that way, it's still worth acknowledging.
You're not changing your mind. I've been trying every fucking day.
I know that you've been trying.
This is him trying?
Bombastic side-eye.
Oh my god, this is him. What is him not trying? That's it.
Day 1 was already awkward because you were like, oh.
Fuck day 1. Fuck the reveal, JP.
Move
That's
on
what
from
started.
it.
That's what started everything.
I mean, I guess day one does start most things. Yes, JP. Well said. Bravo. I can see why they hired you as a firefighter and not a writer. Fire writer, perhaps, but not really with JP.
This is the first time you've actually talked to me.
That's the only thing we have is the reveal, and then we come here.
What changed after the pod then?
Well, it's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. He's gonna tell you why.
Alright, first part
everything's awkward and the
done.
reason
Let's
is
go
not
with the
him.
second
Believe it or
one
not,
in.
JP's taking no fault for this.
You tried to present yourself, and look as best you could, but I feel like if you were to present yourself like this,
Oh, look at her face. This is how you piss a girl off times 100. Oh my god, if this was like Goku, he'd go Super Saiyan.
without any makeup, it would have been better.
So the way I look made you communicate differently.
It felt like you were fake.
Damn! You wore too much makeup and then I
Oh
saw
my
your
god,
face
these edits
caked
are so
up, and then
funny.
when I saw your stupid ugly face, then I said to myself, I'm not even hungry, I don't even want cake. And then I just got super awkward and I stayed awkward the whole time. Now that you're not wearing makeup, I was just hoping that you would look like this the whole time. JP, can I say something? You do know this is a show called Love is Blind, and when a woman's get engaged, she want to look her best, you know? JP, because right now, JP, I could venture the same thing. Right now, you're wearing a singlet of USA. You couldn't look more like an idiot, personally. But you actually tried to dress up on that day. I would venture to say that you don't always wear the amazing combination of jeans and a fucking blazer. Which, by the way, what a great effort you put in. Unlike the other guys who actually wore a full suit, you went halfway. Thank you for that. But I would venture to say that you don't every day go out and look like some sort of businessman who's poaching fish from other people. Because that's not your everyday attire. But when the occasion calls for it, you do so. So Taylor wearing makeup to make herself feel beautiful one day shouldn't make you feel bad, and I don't know why it does. And if that made you feel awkward and not able to continue a conversation, that's 100% on you. I firmly believe that one.
So that's why the communication has been off and different.
That's what
Because
started
I
it all.
felt fake.
That's what's up.
Interesting. Caked up face.
Oh, yo, I was joking when I said it. Jesus, don't say that to the person that you're gonna marry. Wow, this is a caked up face. There was no America on it. I didn't count the stars. I didn't know which country you were on, because I could name all states. But you didn't. The only thing on your face was a mistake. And that's what I'm saying. So, caked up. Couldn't even need it.
Fake eyelashes. I'm being honest. And I'm sorry that's so hard to hear. And
You didn't know what I looked like before.
That's true.
Alright, it's coming together
Holy
nicely.
shit. I completely forgot. He had
Pretty,
never seen
pretty.
her before that day, and as soon as he saw her, he's like, fake.
Alright, gotta do the
I
third
never
row.
saw her before that day ever, and you're already like, ugh, I hate the makeup. That's ridiculous, actually. Now that I think about it,
I don't feel like
that's
getting up.
really ridiculous.
Where did I put the other one?
stuff.
I just grabbed
Is
that
that
and
fake
done
stuff?
I don't feel like getting it up.
I had makeup all over my jacket.
I actually checked. He didn't, but he was sweating like a hooker in church.
I'm like, where I put the...
Thank you, Uncharted.
Oh, here we go.
Actually,
Nope, that's not
I feel
it.
like I'm done tonight. Nope.
Nope, this is what I was looking for.
Nope.
This color.
Time out. Here, come here. I'm JP. I'm
Oh
really
my
trying.
gosh.
Time out,
Look how
time out,
tangled up
time
this
out,
guy.
time out. Okay. Didn't even lean over. That's how little this man was trying. He didn't so much as lean over the bed. Taylor, I've got bosses already, man. This guy is not worth the time.
Try not to picture.
Hey, what's up, Bennett? Yeah, I remember you.
When I walked out, it fucked you up so bad that you don't know how to.
Bennett, how could I forget about you, girl?
Yes, obviously.
Are you a girl, right? I'm
I
sorry.
didn't even say yes correctly. Did you hear how he said it?
What's up, Bennett?
That was
Yeah,
weird.
I remember you.
Fucked you up so
I
bad that
remember
don't
you.
know how to communicate now.
Yes.
That's what
How you doing?
Yes, sir. How's that the wrong answer? It put me up to the point that I didn't even know. Every time I see a
Do I
face,
go to
I'm
church? I used to go to
like, not in a good
church.
way. I'm like Homer Simpson. I don't
Not
like the
anymore.
cake. I don't like the cake up. I don't like the
To me,
face
church is a little too,
cake face. don't
I mean,
like
everybody
it.
got their
That's
own
the
different
truth.
opinions on their experiences with church.
Honest to God truth.
So he could have communicated really well if she just didn't wear any makeup and would be the first contestant.
You a boy? Okay. Sorry, Bennett. My apologies.
Ever not wear makeup. If she could just do that, JP would be hers.
I don't know why I thought you was a girl the whole time, but you a boy, but hey.
Don't wear makeup.
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Then you go ahead.
Okay. Look, I'm a liberal guy. I have.
That's
my
good, you're doing
preferences
good.
as well. It's this.
I'm trying to do good. I'm not the best. I'm a little sick right now. I got COVID. So I'm trying to get better, but you know, that's life. Life happens.
Then don't try and change someone if you're not willing to.
But yeah, I'm
change
just crocheting, you know, doing this. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Which I feel is very hypocritical. And you should be the last person to judge. I mean, I don't even know how you got a damn partner. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Elijah Wood's a beautiful man, but you look like the reincarnated version of him that was definitely eaten by zombies.
You're not gonna know what to do. I don't. The whole makeup thing is just like so
I'm just
dumb.
telling you, you don't need it. I was like, this is not a real person.
But it is.
How was work? I didn't go to work today. Today's actually my day off.
That's a fake. That's a clone.
Even if I did have to work today, I would probably take a day off because I do have COVID. So it's not safe to be around people when you're sick. So yeah, I have to stay home today anyways.
I don't care.
But yeah. So yeah, I didn't go to work today. No work for me.
I mean, even my better judgment.
I've been bedridden since early this morning because I just haven't been feeling well.
I don't care. Very aggressively. Still, for
But yeah.
the wherewithal to say that she loves
But I'm doing a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I was a hot mess.
Very mature attitude that like it just sounds or seems like she's beyond her years within handling relationships. So I mean, it just seems like JP's the immature one and he's gonna lose out. And she does leave for the end of the night, and JP, I'm assuming, feels sad. But I don't know.
Back to Houston today.
Back to Houston we go.
It's now time for everyone to go back to the place in which they came from. Love is Blind, the best part. And they're also meeting the family, meeting each other's connections, seeing how that goes. And this is always, for me, the most boring part of the show. Always. I always don't care, but we have to watch it now. So.
Are you, like, scared to live with me?
Yeah, I kind of like having my own space.
Me too.
I just need some time away from you.
Oh yeah, me too.
So yeah, everyone's meeting the family, they're going back, also living with each other. So now this accelerated relationship at this point, like if it hasn't already broke down, might break down. And you know, if the couples are strong, they'll last. If they're not strong, it's gonna be a pretty tough environment to live under. And we move back to JP and Taylor, who've had time apart. And even though JP and Taylor said they would not stop fighting for each other, it looks like things
got a little hair in there.
Crossroads. Let me take you back to them.
There we go.
How are you feeling today?
The way I felt.
Shoot.
I could have spent the rest of my life with you, and here it's just completely different.
Excuse me. Sorry. Bless
The
me.
makeup thing, JP. Remember when she asked, what do you think changed? And then you said the makeup thing? Remember, JP, yesterday, when you said that she looks like a cake face, and you said you don't care if she's here or not? Remember that? And you completely fucked it up? Remember? I won't let you forget. That's why.
We're not where we should be. I obviously still have emotion towards you, and I care about you and stuff, but you're not the person I fell in love with.
Taylor then has the moment of clarity from being away from him and says, you're not the person that I fell in love with. The person in the pods was far different.
Alright, done with that
And
piece.
Absolutely. I mean, he was a different man in the pods.
In the pods, it was like genuine.
Where the heck is my scissors?
And then the
Dang,
whole
it's like,
thing, that's not why
where did
our
I put 'em
emotional
at?
connection went out.
Oh, here
I
it
don't
is.
think that's an excuse.
100%. Oh my god, Taylor is just
there we go.
nailing it. I call it nailer at this point. She just nailing that shit 100%. That is a thinly veiled excuse. That is some other bullshit that he's got going on. I don't actually know what his issue is.
Alright.
He cannot
I'm gonna
just
get some tea in a minute.
He's just some
I'm
things.
coughing too
I
much.
feel very uncomfortable.
You made that really clear.
I don't think we should.
Alright, third one done.
We should live together.
I get through these granny
He
squares
looks like
pretty
he's gonna-
fast.
Oh my god. He seriously looks like
Usually they
a
take me a long time, but
Jesus. Firefighter, huh? How come
I'm
there's
getting
no
them
fires
done.
before you?
Oops.
Why
See,
are
these
you
are the
the
3
only
that I
one?
made so
Wow,
far.
there used to be 24 people before you
3
got
granny
there. There's 23
squares.
bodies in one fire.
Think about
Thing
3
was
more.
garbage pipe and only matches in your room. I cannot believe Taylor
And then I
said
think
that
I'm gonna be
she
done. I'm
took
gonna
time
go
to
ahead
do
and
it.
chill for the
She
rest of
does
the
this,
day,
she now
cause
moves forward with the experiment, and it seems to be the
shoot.
end of the road for them.
this COVID getting to me. I'm coughing like crazy. My head hurts, my neck and my back. Oh man. And I feel so unproductive. I hate being sick.
Bye-bye.
I'll just be feeling unproductive when I get sick. I'll be like, dang, what am I doing with my life? You know?
The pods, which is weird, but he doesn't.
'Cause I can't do nothing. I'm sick. I got COVID.
I don't know what happened. Maybe in the reunion we'll actually get to find out why things.
All right, let me get this together right quick, because this is like tangling up, and I don't like doing all that.
There are only 2 couples that make it to living together. This is the least successful Love is Blind.
Get that out the way.
This is the actual least successful. This is the worst one. This is the worst timeline. All we have is Izzy and Stacy.
Get that out the
Milton
way.
and Lydia. And I don't think Milton and Lydia are a very strong couple. I don't think Izzy and Stacy are a strong couple. I think they're just both okay.
Get that out the way.
All right? Yeah. No, you are all left.
The romantic getaways are now over, and our remaining couples are about to enter into the most intense phase of the experiment.
They're moving to a brand new shared
Alright, so I'm gonna
So
do.
they move into like shared apartments, and then I don't know
Start
if they
off
move
with
into
this
their
one.
own apartments or they see their own apartments, because this is
we'll
sort of
start
Love
off
is
with
Blind
this
thing. It
one.
always confuses me. Like they do
Nope,
see
actually,
each other's homes, but they don't live in each other's
start
homes.
off with
Although I
this
thought
one.
that's what they do in the previous versions of Love is Blind. I always get confused, but apparently they lived in some shared household thing, because I guess that's where all the cameras are and stuff. It makes sense now that I think about it, but they do get to see each other's homes and comment on it.
Will they let the pressures of the physical world or their exes get in the way?
Now this is like sort of the real world. When you're in the pods, you can like do crazy, stupid shit. Everyone's laying on the floor talking about which sex positions they want to bang each other in. It's kind of different to the real world, which is like, okay, now I have to walk, now we have to cook,
Dang it, I messed it up.
clean, do
Crap.
all the dishes, we have to actually pay the bills. And already, with Milton and Lydia, there is a first issue. Milton has to walk late to cover for people, and Lydia already is like, what am I gonna do though? And they have to sort that out. But they quickly...
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I mean,
Excuse me.
work-life balance isn't the greatest. Taking PTO, that put us on a really hectic work schedule.
PTO, personal time off. I thought that was parent-teacher overtone when, you know, you say, hey, I'm gonna date Jenny Bulakovas, and then PTO, parent-teacher overtone. Alright, fine, I'll just date Jenny Jadoffer-Gris. That's her brother, sister. This is why I never went to college. They didn't ever accept me. They said I was too stupid.
So I'm not gonna see you? I'm gonna be at work while you be here, and then we're not gonna see each other.
That's how the real world works. Yo, fuck. Sorry, I've been drinking.
Hey, what, are you just gonna go to work and I'm just gonna stay here? What do I do?
Work as well, bitch. What? Do something. You got the night off. You write something. Sing something. Make a song. So when he comes home, he can hear, Milton is back in the house. Just something. Do something.
What time you get off for work?
Probably 5:30, 6.
What time I leave to go to work?
We're not gonna see each other.
Yeah, but I don't work nights a lot.
This
I'll
is
be
like-
off for 3 days.
Figure it out.
There you go. Sorted. Issue sorted. 3 days. Some couples work the same exact time. Only get nights off and then 2 days. It's cool. Great. Everything's sorted.
Andre, you said I have a lot of shit. What the hell did you just say? Andre, you said I have a lot of shit. You have nothing.
My decoration.
So then they go to Milton's house, and Lydia instantly acts like a mom.
Women.
Because this is the thing that I was always worried about the relationship. Whenever I saw her and him, I was like, oh, every time she gets a bit too controlling, it turns from, oh, this is my girlfriend to this is my mom. Not my mom.
1,
my mama.
2, 3,
That's
4.
not.
I appreciate the pats of ones. Is this where when you go to a strip club?
Yes.
Oh my god! I am getting, he's definitely 24.
See, he is 24. I am way past that. I do not take a stack of ones to a strip club. I take a credit card, swipe between the cheeks. Like any normal person right now.
Stop the cap.
I mean, come on, Milton.
White walls that have nothing on it. No, this is not minimalistic. They're too lazy to go buy decoration and like, look at this, it's like a blank canvas.
I mean, it is minimalist. But anyway, Lydia does not like the way Milton lives. She thinks he lives like a boy, which he is, just by the way. He's 24. Then his roommate comes over, and if you thought Milton was a nerd, this guy is the real deal.
What's up? What's up, my man?
The first thing that I'm gonna tell you is, you can have both of them, right?
Mi casa, su casa?
Oh, you know some Spanish?
Me casa, su casa. This dude came in as if they were like, bro, we need you to be like a nerd. Can you do that? And he's like, I don't know how to really do it more than I am. I have a flask. This is my mom's homemade chicken soup, and I also got a bag. Even though I'm not going to class, anytime I can be ready, I'm gotta be ready. Do you want me to come in yet? This guy he's the nerdy-o.
Test me.
Las alfombras son todas tuyas.
That means Milton's awesome and he's a very sexy beast.
I said the rugs are all yours. 3 stories.
So, I mean, that's Milton. He's 24.
Hello,
so
Mia.
The roommate
Hola.
thinks he's a sexy beast. And Lydia's probably realized,
What's going on?
oh my god, his friends are dorks. Cool. I mean, I don't know how she's gonna...
Hope you're having a good 2025 so
Izzy
far.
and Stacy meet, and this is Stacy's house, which is 3 stories. That's a whole trilogy.
That is going. I'm getting a new one. I'm getting a real entertainment center here. Once I get the entertainment center, then the TV's gonna get mounted.
Perfect.
They ask you how you are.
Face blue smiling, face orange, raised eyebrow.
Once they show Izzy
They
the
just
house,
described an emoji.
realizes, oh my god, Stacy is
Was that supposed to be an emoji or something? I don't know.
And Love is Blind, a show that
But hold on, like maybe I could guess the emoji. Hold on. Face blue, smiling,
for all it is, has a lot to do with
face
especially for
orange,
Stacy, because the next scene is all
raised
about how
eyebrow.
she needs him to contribute to her house. Which
So I know
is
the
key.
face blue
Apparently,
smiling. That's like the one that look like you're cold, like freezing.
I thought it was if you
And
can't
then
get it
face
off, then how you gonna
orange.
fuck? That was as my doctor
So
told me.
I don't know.
He
That's
said,
hot,
"If you have any
like
problems, ask your wife."
raised eyebrow. So like the
That's why we don't talk anymore. But I mean, she is crazy.
Espanol, please. Sorry, Mia. I don't speak Espanol. No Espanol over here. Sorry.
What the hell is HVAC?
Only English. I can't speak Espanol. I wish I can, but I can't.
Air conditioning. $20,000. God.
Sorry, Mia.
Fans cost like $50. What? Bro, I'm gonna live in a shack. I don't care. I'm gonna live in a shack or a shanty, or maybe I'll live in a rickshaw, or maybe I'll drive that shit, a tuk-tuk. I don't care, but I'm not paying $20,000 for HVAC. I thought HVAC was like a hormone vaccination where I just feel great. HVAC, home vacation, something like that. Oh God.
If you're living here and this is our home, like, are we doing that together?
Like, I like to do 50-50, so
Okay.
like kind of just do it together.
What about at dinner?
Okay, so basically now Stacy's asking, she's like, bro, I went on Love is Blind, I found myself an Izzy. Is he gonna pay for me?
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
Because I got HVAC, I already got 2 of them, $20,000. Are you gonna pay for one or not? And then Izzy reluctantly is like, yeah, half. Then this is not even his house. He doesn't even know about this. This dude came here trying to get a wife. Now he's got financial commitments.
Good Lord,
that
getting
he could
worse.
Never even think about. And I don't know. Everyone's
So I felt that little
Some people like
scratch,
sharing
and it was
their bank
like,
account. I personally don't. I just don't believe in it because I never grew up like that. My parents didn't do it, and I think there's no one right way.
telling y'all, man,
or
I'm
wrong way to
sick.
do it. If you
I'm
like doing
sick.
it, if you share it, fine. If you don't, fine. As long as you guys have that communication on what it is you're paying for or not, then it's cool. But then Stacy asks about stuff
Alright, let me
like,
grab,
hey, you paying on the first date or what? And she asks if a guy pays. And it gets pretty crazy.
No.
see, let me grab this one.
What?
Dinner's not 50-50. The man pays.
Oh, Jesus.
Chasmo, before you go home
Ooh.
your spaceship, are you gonna pay us back for what you ate?
What? Ate probably like 70 pizza rolls. That's kind of a lot of money, Chasmo.
Totino's pizza rolls are 10 for about $1.
Do you have any plans to pay back about $1 for every 10 you
Alright,
ate?
next row going in.
Not Chasmo.
What? What is your name?
I don't know. Names aren't like a big deal.
They're a really big deal.
Next time you come back, buddy, have a name.
Why?
Yeah, why? I'm sorry. I was just there listening. What? Why does the man pay? Huh? Because he has a penis? If so, take it. You know? What? The testicles? Those things are just lugs that I carry around. Those are not good. What do you mean, guys pay? What? What? How you figure that? Huh? What? I don't know. If it was ever on the first date, I always pay just out of, I guess it's just a thing. But as I have been told by many of my girlfriends, split it. Because many of those times I realized, yeah, that's probably the better decision. Why would you not do that?
Just throw both cards at it. Just like split it down the middle or whatever.
What do you mean? What do you... I've never had a husband split something.
Yeah, well, if you want those legs to be split, then you better split the check. Again, this is a personal thing. I believe 1 and 1. Sometimes you pay, sometimes the other person pays. It's fine. But it's never, oh, it's only me. It's only me gonna do that. It should be, I feel like it's a gesture of love, regardless of how much the other person makes or doesn't make. Even if it's a small thing, maybe they get you a coffee in the morning and you get dinner. Something like that. Okay, at least it's not everything's being done for me, and I expect that. Because that's just not what you want. You don't want complacency and expectations that are ridiculously wild and overrated.
Okay.
Oof, what?
So you want a man to pay for everything for you all the time?
No!
Okay.
No! No! Daddy pays for everything, so I want my daddy to pay for everything. He's looking at her like, God, I just got reeled into HVAC. Now dinners as well? He's gonna be broke.
I don't ever want money to be a thing that I'm stretched for or concerned about.
The only thing you want stretched is that pussy. I know, but it's not gonna be stretched if he's worrying about his next paycheck going towards your next steak dinner. I'm just saying.
I work hard because of the things I want.
I wanna
It ain't
enjoy
cheap.
spending, yeah.
I want to go to a really nice place. I want to have nice food. And for me, it's luxury.
Hey man, she likes luxury. She likes luxury. I mean, at this point, Izzy's probably glad he doesn't have hair because he would have pulled it out upon hearing that. But the next scene is crazy because it's Uche and Aaliyah. Yes, after Uche said lose my number and he left the show after they didn't get married, didn't get out the pods, they have a meeting where Aaliyah asks Uche to come meet up and maybe they can resolve some of their issues, which is crazy. I didn't think he'd even turn up.
Oh, my hand started to crap up. Ooh.
I'm gonna say I can already tell this is not gonna work out within the first 5 seconds, and I'll tell you how. Opposite her.
Oh my gosh.
This is the we're just friends.
My
This
hands.
is not gonna be long. What? Order. Don't bring out the menu. If you got something really fast, I'll take it home. Cause this 90-degree shit is not loving. This is love. Sometimes this is love. This is love. This? I don't know what the fuck this is.
Good to see you finally.
Thank you for even being willing to meet with me. There isn't anybody else that I want. I want to be the one that grows with you.
I want to be the one that grows with you. That's why I left and didn't tell you this shit. Thank you for meeting me, but I'm gonna leave. So she's coming back, and she said she's been out in the dating world.
I found my scissors this time.
There's no one like Uche. Uche for that pussy.
We talked about it. I don't have any feelings for her.
According to what she told me, you had just stopped seeing her a couple months ago.
Another Brainy Square
So if
completed.
you did not feel comfortable, there is almost zero reason for you to be leaving and not telling Uche.
Alright, 2 more to go.
Uche didn't have anything to do with Lydia telling you all this stuff.
I think I'm gonna do a different color.
Then make him wonder what happened on the day that he wanted to propose to you because
let's do
he
these
thought
3.
things were going okay. It's not only a dick move, but like probably a relationship ending move for someone who has self-respect. Realistically speaking, Uche isn't doing anything wrong by protecting his own best interests after you've shown him twice now that you're unable to communicate during these hard times. And for the first time, I think maybe he was even wrong when it was about the cheating stuff and him judging you. But upon leaving a relationship without telling someone, it seems really, really bad. And I thought you guys were girlfriend and boyfriend at that point because there was a scene in which they said, so we still girlfriend and boyfriend. And they both said yes. So to leave someone who is literally your boyfriend or girlfriend without telling them, that's definitely crossing a line. Coming back to it is more, will Uche say, okay, will he accept the apology? I don't know. I don't know what the right move is. I guess any move at this point, because it's really up to him.
Sure, you weren't very receptive to me being emotionally vulnerable about a flaw that a mistake.
But I was. I apologized to you, and I said, hey, I should have been more open.
Yeah, I mean, he did apologize, and if you're gonna hold it against him after he apologized and not try the second time, then how are you gonna expect this man to ever improve? Imagine saying he wasn't receptive the first time, even though he apologized, and then going back time and time again and holding it against him for the first time, even though he's changed. How is that ever going to progress the relationship? So again, it seemed like a move acted out in her own self-best interest. I don't think that's a good, I don't know. It's not a good look in my personal opinion. I don't know how Uche is gonna feel. The situation itself is fucked because of Lydia, probably. And because she got between the two, it just depends on who's actually going to win this one. And it seems like Lydia, the person who's not actually there anymore, is the person who brought upon their relationship downfall. Which is sad, but it shouldn't have affected them as much as it did.
A couple of weeks after we started dating, I found out she was doing things to
your dog
invade my privacy.
Oh God, jeez, that's way better. If you say something really horrendous, then the actual thing isn't bad. She was doing things to my dead mother. And then actually invade my privacy. Everyone's like, oh, that's way better.
She lied to me about it. She apologized. We started to see each other again. Started receiving messages, and they would tell me she's been looking at my Instagram stories.
So apparently, after the relationship ended, Lydia did the thing where she looked at people that he follows to see if they were mentioned on his stories or something, which is the craziest shit ever. This is crazy, and this will come up later, so we're gonna have to remember this. This is important for the end of this episode and probably the start of the next one. But my goodness, what a crazy thing to have happen. Is it far-fetched? No, because I've had that shit happen. This is crazy, Uche. Why do people do this? This is why Instagram sucks.
And then the worst thing was, she drives over to my house, she takes a picture, and she texts it to me with a message that says, I see you.
Damn, come on, now that's stalker. That's stalker behavior. That's the, you need to be away from this man at all times, 50 feet and beyond, ma'am. Please, that's that type of behavior. Unbelievable. I see you. What? I see where you live. She's just going through his driveway. That's crazy. I don't like that.
I knew that this wasn't healthy, so I just stopped talking to her. And after a while, I started to feel bad.
Now, here's the part of the story that we'll hear a different side of the story later at the end of the episode. I'm trying to take everyone on their word, but if everyone says something different, you have to read between the lines. After a while, feeling sorry for someone who does stuff like this wouldn't occur to me. I know that every time someone has crossed the line for me, I've never felt sorry doing anything like blocking or leaving. Never.
None of you are free of sin!
I never regretted it, and I never do still. Because there are lines, and once you cross them, you cannot come back, in my eyes. And so for him to feel sorry about it is like, did that happen 100%? Or is he only saying enough of the story to make him look good? I don't know.
She knew you were gonna be here. She told a couple of the girls the first day we were there that she had a feeling that she was gonna run into somebody from her past.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like, I mean, that does in a way, but it doesn't necessarily, like sometimes it'd be like, oh man, I got a feeling that I'm gonna meet a hoe here. Yeah, this is a strip club, of course. Duh. You know what I mean? Certain times. But like, I get what Aaliyah's saying. She could have said something and then for some reason gave herself away like an evil supervillain. This is my plan. I'm gonna make Uche go to the bathroom. Then I'm gonna see what show he goes on, apply to it, get on it, fall in love, and we're gonna make beautiful, weird, caramel-colored babies. Baby trapping Uche is my plan. I have a feeling he's gonna be here. And everyone's like, who's Uche? What?
I said something, even though I felt like it was a joke.
What did you say?
I said, if Uche doesn't propose, you can have him back. But I didn't mean it.
That's really sad, though. I mean, that's not funny, Joe. That's a person that tried to propose you. But I guess it's funnier, obviously, in the sense that when everyone's laughing about things, then it's hilarious. Like, say you're still with a girl and you're like, you got a fat ass, but not in a good way. That's really mean. But maybe as a joke, and maybe you guys are both homies, maybe you could put it in the butt.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
The point is, this relationship, as I could surmise, is sinking. And those earrings that look like C's now look like handcuffs. And she is not going to be progressing very far into this relationship, from what I can see.
You followed me on Instagram, and then you unfollowed me. And then you sent me a voice message. And before I could respond to that, you deleted it, and then you blocked me.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's not. Look, man, Uche's 33. You can't be doing that stuff. Like, you gotta sort your shit out. Really, 100%. This is like, You can't follow someone, unfollow them, send a voice message, delete, blah, blah, blah. There's a time and age for that. And, like, I know everyone works in their own time, but if you want to be on a show called Love is Blind and actually have a loving, meaningful relationship, nobody's going to take you and be like, okay, I love someone who constantly is hot and cold with me. That is stuff that ruins relationships. In the long run, in the short run, it's stuff that really, really makes people uncomfortable, unable to know whether they can truly trust and communicate with a person. Is that going to be there? Because if a person is hot and cold when you need them the most, are they going to be there for you? And if you could do things like block someone, remove all communication with them, imagine if that person in those 48 hours has a tragic accident or something else, and you're like, I'm blocking Uche. What? Uche's dead? Crap! One time I blocked him. Maybe I shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to communicate that better. Whether it's easy or not is relevant. I mean, some conversations are extremely hard to have. Some conversations you don't even want to have. They might be triggering to have, but it's worth having a few words before. Hey, I'm not going to do that for the next 48 hours. I need some time. Hey, this is not working, blah, 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 blah. No communication and then action. That's never a good decision.
I never considered asking somebody to marry me. I was ready to ask you to spend the rest of our lives together, and you didn't show up.
Damn, you said was. I was going to bang you really well. I was all up in that ass, but now I'm not. Tears.
You kept on saying that you couldn't deal with that situation. The real reason is you didn't have confidence in our relationship. I think it's over between us.
So Uche delivers the finishing blow. He says that, you know, he thinks it was probably a bridge too far to come back from. And after all the indecision and things that he had to go through in the long run, even though he felt a certain way, it may not be worth fighting for. And it's his decision. At the end of the day, if someone feels like they cannot depend on someone, and it is something as big as marriage, it's important that you say the words no if you don't feel 100% that is your person. I don't know, like I said at the start, I thought maybe they would be one of the strongest couples, but Uche made that decision, and maybe it was for good reason. I don't think it was the right or the wrong decision.
This is better than I would expect.
I like my wins Texasized.
For a bachelor. So you don't do nightstands?
I actually got rid of my nightstands when I moved.
I only have one nightstand. And then she kicks him out of the house, and he cries.
You're a bachelor, and you don't really have people over very much.
When you're a bachelor, you have certain people over all the time.
Yeah,
When you're a human, you have
looking good so
nightstands.
far.
I don't know what he puts his watch on every night. I guess his hand. Okay, weird. I'm just gonna say bachelor, no bachelor, married. Big man, small man, skinny man, fat man. Usually you have a damn nightstand. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Those people love a nightstand, put their jewelry on.
I've never had any complaints. Usually the jewelry and everything goes here, and there's a lost and found.
So for some reason, Izzy is so honest that instead of not answering the question, he's like, I've never had any complaints about the no nightstand. Even when we're having a one night stand, I don't have a nightstand. My girlfriend is not appreciating this humor because it's true.
What do you mean?
So we got a ring, earrings.
Whose are those? You don't know.
At this point, no.
My mom's, somebody, my cousins, I don't know. What are you doing, Izzy? Why are you doing this? I mean,
Alright, next
you know,
one
no
done.
fairness, this is the first
Oh, I
time
like how
maybe-
that came out.
Maybe she
That's
shouldn't
pretty.
be like going through his stuff. He's just met her
That's
and
pretty.
just come into the house. It's not like she
Oh,
just
my
walked
back.
in and
Oh.
expected him to remove everything he had before he knew her. Give him
Oh,
a grace
shoot.
period, but yeah, he seems to have an actual
My back
list of
hurts.
people he banged and left their stuff at his house. Okay, Hugh has
My
no
neck
feathers.
and my
You
back.
should be showing
Oh,
this.
I
gosh.
just think that's really immature. Throw it away. Especially if you don't know who belongs.
Yeah, that's how I know I go hit real good when I take it, because I need it.
So, as if it wasn't bad enough that Izzy was keeping women's collectibles, as if he was a Star Wars
Alright,
trooper.
see y'all looking?
I'm currently
Yeah,
a
it looks
bachelor.
pretty.
I'm living this bachelorlation life. I've got plates galore. I've
Alright.
got too many plates. People think
Let's
that I have friends. I
do-
don't. I watch Friends. That's the best I can do.
Which
But
colors
Izzy
do I
doesn't
wanna do
have
next?
plates. Does he eat off the floor? Does he just like buy the food and is like, oh, It's not bad. Wish I had a fork.
I guess when I was 29. No, probably when I was like 26.
Maybe
no,
these
actually,
three.
Never. I never had red Solo cups.
We don't care.
Yeah, I said maybe these three will look good
It's
together.
like he's constantly having a fucking birthday party for his 12th birthday. God damn. I've never seen someone pack Solo
We'll
cups.
do a...
Plastic plates.
I don't know what color next I want to do next.
Honestly, if you can get girls over to your house and then say, here, eat off my plastic plate, and they stay the night, you must be doing better than I am. You gotta get like the fine china to get them fine china. Can I say that?
Is that something that comes with maturity, or is that just how he is? When we talked about cooking for each other,
Yeah.
you would give me plastic.
Would you still love me?
Oh, she's standing behind the wall. She's like scared of him all of a sudden. Just like, what'd you say? Huh? Huh? What'd you say? Would I love you? Hell no.
But what if it was first date and
I would
everything's
judge
great and
the fuck out of you.
I went out of my way to cook you this great meal, but I served you on plastic? You're still gonna judge me?
Yes.
I mean, presentation matters, my bro. I'm not on her side per se, but like, say you cooked the finest steak in the world and then you served it on the back of a rubbish bin. Like, it's still like, you know, it could be Gordon Ramsay who cooked that steak. It would still be like a weird place to put it. I don't think she's wrong here. If I went over to a girl's house and she sat on an inflatable pool chair, I'd be like, hey, what the fuck? And then leave. I'm just saying, get some plates, and get dates and shit.
When have you ever met a girl out and come back and cook? So you did serve her plastic.
And I was never judged. It was a thought that counted.
Well, I mean, get a plate. That's not that expensive. I don't even know what to say. Get a plate, bro. Why are you drinking out of Solo cups? Last person to do that threw up. Like, come on. Okay. T-Pain sings about the shit you drink out of.
Anything T-Pain sings about that you drink out of, you know, as a party.
I know we come from different backgrounds. I've worked very hard to get where I'm at now. If I didn't have, you know, like fancy dinners.
That's fine. She's talking about a plate. You know, you don't have to have a fancy dinner to have a fucking plate. Like, I promise, mine costs $2. I'm just gonna be real with everyone right now. I did not pay a lot for mine. I got Kmart, $2.50 a plate. I got 4 of them. I was like, that's enough money. If I have more than 4 friends, they can bring their own plates. Yes, I'm that kind of guy. At least I got some. Someone comes over and they're like, oh, I'm hungry. I don't just throw the food into their mouth and try and flick it in. I'll serve them on a plate, man.
I don't want you to feel like I'm like nagging you right now. This is a side of you I haven't seen. And I'm also like, you're a man. You're not gonna have like spotless and things that make sense.
Actually, contraire, mon frere, I have a spotless damn house and I think that I am pretty damn clean. So, please, don't think because we're men, we don't have things like plates and stuff. I keep my house very clean. In fact, I know some girls are messy as hell compared to me. So, F you. Also, F Izzy for giving us a bad name.
City boy! City boy!
Who's us? Me.
I know Stacy is older than me. I know she's dated older. And I'm 29. I'm a lot more emotionally stable than they are. I don't
Hey, I
feel
run
like
out.
age makes a difference.
Plates
Oh,
make a
check that in the
difference. This is
trash.
the whole conversation we're having. Plates. Brother, get some
Yep.
plates. It shows not just your emotional maturity, but your physical maturity, that you value eating out of utensils and silverware. It shows the caliber of class you are. I'm not saying that it makes you a worse person for not eating in a plate, but, you know, pigs eat from a trough. If I start doing that at every given, like, you know, family reunion, they're gonna call me Piglio, and I don't want that again. Don't ask.
I don't even want to know.
You keep things for people that you don't know who they belong to.
Do you feel like there's like some sentimental thing toward it?
In the room, you knew exactly that there was a lost and found drawer.
I should hope so. If you didn't know what was in the drawer, you'd be playing like Jumanji and shit. Again, like the plates, I agree with you, Stacy. Plates, this dude can improve on. But the lost and found thing, he didn't know you existed, and yeah, maybe it's a little immature, but he's 29. He's living his life. He's doing the thing. So maybe it's a story for the boys that come over, whose panties are those? Then Mike is like, it's lying, bro. What you keep stealing my panties for? You know I like how it feels on my balls. Good story for the guys.
You saw it last night, you didn't throw it away. But you're engaged to me, so I would throw everything out. I threw out pictures of everyone that I had pictures of.
Yeah, but y'all just, you guys just moved in. It's like a few weeks. Give him a little grace period. Give him a little, you know, hey, I don't like the fact that you keep random woman's shit in your house still. I'm gonna give you a few days. When I come back, my stuff better not be there. You know, he's not trying to hurt you. He's just doing some dumb shit.
I left everything for a reason, and it was for you to see how my life was before you.
So then what does that represent?
Dude is basically like, I don't want to lie to you, Stacey. I want to start this whole thing proper. I don't want you to not know what my past is like. So I can respect that, to be honest. I don't know if she'll take that too well, but I can see where he's coming from. At least we can establish that much. Plates again. Get a plate or a cup, bro.
You're saying you left it because you wanted me to know who you were before.
No, so
I'm taking it as like you want me to see you as like a fuckboy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Okay, that hooks up with people.
And doesn't have plates. A plateless fuckboy. A cupless fuckboy. The only cups he gets are the titty cups that he touches and drinks out of. Carry on.
You don't care what people think as far as like what you're serving it on. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I just try to be very raw with everything.
You probably hit a raw because you don't have any plates of protection. I'm not sure how plates factor into that situation, but I mean, I'm probably pretty sure I found a condom in the lost and found. What do you read? Condoms? Ugh. Recycling. But the only thing you don't recycle is the plates, you crazy. What, cardboard? Yeah, just ruining the environment, you bitch. Carry on.
I mean, obviously, you were going through all my cabinets.
I think any sane person would take these ring whatever that you don't even know who they belong to and fucking throw them away.
So it turns out Stacey and Izzy are not seeing eye to eye on a certain situation, and it really seems like Izzy's like more of a playful sort of golden retriever kind of guy. You know, he does some boneheaded things, and Stacey's more like she's like the cat, he's like the dog. That works for a lot of people, but at the same time, when they don't agree, it's like thunderstorms. And
now, how the
like
freak did this happen?
These two are like not seeing eye to eye because he's trying to go from her perspective. He's trying to make him see hers. I don't really even know where the right and wrong is here. I can see from both sides why they would feel that way.
Your responses with things seem, this is how I am.
If you would have met me outside of pod life, is that going to be an expectation? I did feel like you were being materialistic in that moment.
Well, I mean, you know, again, Izzy, we gotta well choose our battles, my brother. You know, we had a couple World War I, II, probably III soon, who knows. Choosing to call her materialistic about the fact that she wants you to have, you know, solid plates that don't crumble when you put water underneath them.
Alright, this gonna have to be snapped.
So much as it
there we
is
go.
just standard living. Now, if she was to say, serve me in a Rolls Royce on a plate made from the finest china made on earth, then you could say that. But I don't think she's being materialistic. I'm just saying. She has been, but not in this situation.
I even told you, it was like the thought is the effort that counted.
And I get what you're saying, and I'm
Can you
hearing
please
you.
stop cutting me off?
Ooh, okay. So Izzy was talking. He said, hey, I'm trying to get my point across. He said, can you please stop cutting me off? And that was it for Stacey. She just got too emotional and then she leaves the situation. With all due respect, I am a horrible man, and so I personally absolutely detest when someone walks away during a conversation. Although I can respect the fact that sometimes your emotions run high and you'd rather leave than say something you don't mean. I get what she's doing. I'm just saying I would prefer if someone was like, that makes me angry. The tolerance for it seems in general sometimes a woman is not the same in terms of I'm able to continue this conversation. But for guys, you can have this conversation on repeat all day and nobody walks away. I don't know who's right. All I know is that she walked away. Yeah, it's tough, Izzy. Get a plate. So the conversation ends really badly and abruptly with Stacey leaving the house because he said some shit that she didn't like, and Izzy just puts his head down, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know one thing. He is going to get them plates. Honestly, this should be like a commercial for like plates.
This is what happens when you don't have plates.
And then shows them arguing and her leaving.
Get a plate today. Your relationship engagement is fucked.
Plates, $2.99 everywhere.
Be so much easier to let me go.
Oh, fuck you, Netflix. Stop with this bullshit music. Love is Blind is just too much for me. So much easier to let me go. I don't want me to date a hoe. I'm feeling sad and Izzy's bald, but I still don't think it's Stacey's fault. Might as well just have the person narrate / sing the whole thing at this point. I would find it more interesting.
I know you're probably frustrated as shit right now. I know this sucks, but you tell me that you want someone who's gonna fight, I'll fight you. I just want you to know that I love you.
So, in a good move, I mean, it was a risky move. Izzy goes and he hugs her and he says,
do this color.
he was fighting
Why this be a good color here?
plates that will never leave my mind. But it's a reassuring thing to do, and she probably wanted to hear that deep down. So that's good stuff.
A little bit crazy most of my life.
Are you happy with me?
So, yeah, that's how that one ends. So, Izzy and Stacy sort of have a little stuff. I think they're making up. At least it ends on that Swedish note. Did I say Swedish? I meant Swedish. But now we go back to Moulton and, what's her name? Lydia. We're meeting Lydia's family. We're getting Liddy with Lydia's fam.
What do you feel about Lydia?
When I'm with Lydia, it feels like we're like little kids again, like goofing off all the time.
There's really nothing that goes on in that scene. Moulton basically explains. He meets the brother and the mom. They just had that conversation. Back to Stacy and Izzy one day after their little argument about the plates.
He's so macho and tough in a certain way. When it comes to emotion, he's not. That's what is that whole like Zaza Zoo that brings me into his.
Is that a white thing? Zaza Zoo. Is that a thing? Maybe it's not white. Maybe it's just the thing. Zoo. Someone that awakens your romantic interest to the point where your whole being vibrates with excitement. That's a white thing. Zoo. He's got that Zoo. Oh my God, is it? You're giving me the Zoo. From Sex and the City. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's the complete opposite of what you expect in a masculine, like, heavy hitter.
So the heavy hitter and his to-be betrothed met Izzy's family, which is basically just his mom, and she was the sweetest little cupcake. And now Izzy's meeting Stacy's family. How's it gonna go? You tell me on the next episode of Izzy the Zaza Zoo.
How are you? Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
Damn, Izzy. Oh man, you didn't even try and button up his shirt. I like when people do that. You're meeting someone for the first time. Some people try to be presentable. Izzy's like, I'm gonna unbutton everything I have. That buttons is too little, bro. Button up the second to last one at least. You're showing a little chest. Who you trying to impress, man? Trying to impress all the ladies and depress the one man, her dad.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Gorgeous.
I want problems. Always.
She has the prettiest ring out of all of them.
I want all the problems.
3 and 1 left. All of them. Okay. Weird flex. I mean, Moulton's the other one. This is the prettiest I've ever seen. I've got the best rings. I got the best. Don't ask. Yeah? What? Plates. I spent all my plate money on the plate on her fucking banger. She got a plate right there.
I told him in the box, he's like, what kind of like ring would you like? I was like, give me a band or a boulder. There you go. And no one's shocked by that answer.
Man, I gotta say, whenever it's like meeting the family, it's a hard enough thing. I feel like it's always been a very ridiculous concept in Love is Blind to meet the family so fast, but I guess the whole show itself is absolutely ridiculous, getting married within this short amount of time of knowing someone. But he is meeting the family now, and we can see that Stacy is materialistic. I feel like you could say that with impunity, knowing that she knew exactly what cut of the diamond she wanted. I don't know. If you ask me what cut of diamond I want, I guess good. But hey, she's someone who knows what she wants. Except you'll see very soon why I say she's materialistic, because her family knows it. They know.
His place, I didn't expect it to be the Ritz. I'm like, he's living by himself.
Ah, okay. So now Stacy talks about Izzy like he's not there while he's there to her family. And I've always found this very, very interesting and maybe even a little disrespectful. The person's right there. And you speak about them like they're not.
When you're living
Cute.
me, there are plates.
I have made
Plastic.
I have
6.
plastic plates and bowls.
So far, 6 of them. I think I'm gonna do one more and then I'll be good.
You know, I didn't expect him
Do
to
another
like,
one.
have $1 million house, but I expected him to have plates. Izzy, will you explain yourself in front of my
Let's
family
see.
when you're meeting for the very first
Probably
time
do
and
this.
they're just getting a first impression of you now knowing that you don't have plates in your eyes?
She's basically already getting the family to be like, this guy doesn't even have plates. This fake ass Vin Diesel doesn't even have plates in his house.
How do you guys work through that? Like, you're sitting there going, okay, this isn't what I'm used to. You're like, this is what I live with every day.
I think we both felt really misunderstood and judged.
Oh my god, this is a therapy session. I thought this was meeting the family. Now, within the first meeting, Izzy, whose last name they don't even know, is having to explain his lifestyle and living situation. They're already explaining how their communication styles aren't always able to to mesh. But then the first meeting with the family? God, Stacy, what are you doing to this man?
She was upset. She went outside. I went outside. We got home and we fixed it right then and there together. She cooked dinner.
Can y'all believe it?
On your shitty plates? Or did you guys get plates on the way back from the Jeep that for some reason you had to specify? We got in our Jeep, 2006 Jeep Wrangler. I'm not saying I'm rich, but secondhand. 300,000 kilometers. And miles? No. 400,000. I can't even guess. She wasn't mad at me when I got home. Because guess what, sir? I got a plate. Alright. I'm marrying your daughter. Her in that order.
When you have your first fight, where that fear comes in, when someone turns around and come back and is like, no matter what, even if we don't understand each other, I'm still gonna stand right here and I'm not leaving you.
That is some security that everyone not only needs but deserves in life. I will say, despite everything, it is just the most beautiful thing when someone can be like, you are pissing me off, and then 10 seconds later be like, I am not going anywhere. You might piss me off, but you're going to be pissing me off for the rest of my life because I am not leaving you. And to have that security, to have someone say, despite this being a tough situation, I will fight for you and with you, and never, you don't have to worry about me leaving, because that's not even an option for me. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. So they got one thing right there. And they both seem to reassure each other, so I gotta give them that.
You guys aren't giving up on each other no matter what.
Yeah.
Stacey likes restaurants, she likes to travel, she likes nice things.
After that, the dad leaves. He sits on his damn expensive car and starts talking about how she likes expensive things. You wonder where she got that from. Man who is sitting on probably $100,000 car, probably farting on it as we speak. That's a fart mark on the car. I know that. That's heat. Then the dad sits down with Izzy to have this conversation, and he's probably worried about the money, to be honest.
It doesn't mean that he's got to make a gazillion dollars, but it means that she doesn't want to go Dutch on a meal. She thinks she's worth being taken care of.
The hell does that mean? Dutch means splitting it. Why do we say that? Go Dutch, meaning share the cost of something, especially a meal. Ah, the old Dutch fashion meaning to pay one share. You know what a Dutch oven is, sir? Look it up. Alright, anyway.
The whole love is blind thing, I get that. But love also needs to eat. Sometimes love wants to fly first class.
That is the quote of the century.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
That is the best quote in 5 seasons. Love is blind, but sometimes love wants to fly first class. From Pink Rich Dad who doesn't understand how real people work. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You went from she's not going to even pay her own meal to love is flying first class. Good stuff, sir. If you meet someone who you really love, it's not because of the money. The money might be a great positive. Honestly, might be fantastic. But even if love wants to fly first class, sometimes it's not love if you need first class for it to be love. I don't know if you understand that concept, sir, but if money influences... But if money is a deciding factor in love, it's probably not love. It's probably just logical.
Where do you see yourself like 5-10 years from now?
The new career opportunity that I got financially, sky's the limit. But I'm so excited because I will be able to do those things.
Oh my god, he's wearing a Rolex. I'm pretty sure he's wearing a Rolex. He's stunting on this dude, bro. Love wants to fly first class. My daughter, she's good, but she does things and then doesn't elaborate. Does that mean she's in an orgy? If so, sir, how do you know that? Is she flying first class? What is really happening here? Huh? Love is expensive.
Pretty wise with my money.
Yeah, and I don't want to focus, I'm not trying to focus on money.
Says the man who just said sometimes love needs to fly first class. Just said that, sir.
She obviously needs some help. She's got a house. I guess it's your responsibility to take that up. But if that fails, then it becomes my responsibility.
Bombastic side-eye. What? Sir, are you drunk? I just met this woman. Now she's going halvesies on an AC. Maybe I don't want to go Dutch on an AC if she doesn't want to go Dutch on the dinners, okay? If it's not my responsibility, I guess, yes, the responsibility falls back on you, Dad.
Book now at GuinnessStorehouse.com.
Dad, who raised her and probably spoiled her to the point that she expects other men to do shit for her. Dad, come on, brother. Come on. Stop. Don't put all this pressure on Izzy. He doesn't even have hair to pull out of his head. He's too stressed for the shit.
I'm not feeling on edge, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to provide this for her, or I'm not going to feel like judged if I can't, like,
That's the look of a guy who's like, I don't give a fuck. Are you going to take care of her? Your life's falling into play. I don't care if it's falling to pieces. Are you going to take care of her? Because if not, I'm going to have to do that. And I was planning on buying a yacht. So you're going to take care of her, or do I get my yacht? Which one?
It's what she wants, and that's exactly why I went for Stacy.
So they end the scene by playing happy music, and the dude almost tries to smile, and that's amazing. That ends the sequence of people meeting each other's parents. Thank the friggin' Lord. If the last scene was, meeting the parents and it was a little subdued, now we move on to something that is absolutely going to be crazy. And it is the meeting of Johnny. Johnny had left the competition because her and Chris were not together. So she left because she didn't find love. Love wasn't blind. Love wasn't even there at her door. But she's back now, and she's got something to say. She's also brought a friend.
I mean, I'm not gonna do anything.
You are here.
Oh yeah, that's a complicated situation, I understand.
Well, that's so polite of you.
So I guess this is like sort of a meetup with everyone from Love is Blind, even though half the people aren't here. So I don't really know what to say, because I don't know how Love is Blind even works, in the fact that there was way more people on the show, but half of them got cut off. This is some of the people coming back. I guess it's like a high school reunion and only 30% of the people turn out. But Stacy is not happy to see Johnny.
She is such a joke. We're friendly to each other. I put two and two together that we were both talking to the same person. I felt so bad for her.
Damn, so Stacy doesn't not like Johnny to the point she can literally call her a joke on Netflix international television. Stacy with the claws, I guess.
And then when she found out, she just went around shit-talking me to everyone. So that just pisses me off.
But yeah, she basically explains that they at some point figured out they were talking to the same person, and she felt empathy, but Johnny did not, and she does not like Johnny Knoxville over here.
Wait, is that Josh?
No, that's Chris. You know we're official? Just boyfriend girlfriend.
Oh my god. And it turns out Chris is back, but this time he's with Johnny. And as soon as I saw this, I was watching it with my friend, and we both went, ugh. I thought Chris made the right decision by saying, Johnny, I'm gonna choose myself first. But apparently Chris got sucked in, or Johnny sucked him, or something happened, because he's back and now they're boyfriend and girlfriend, even though she was clearly picking him second.
We did meet at the airport. The connection was still there. He's probably the best human I've ever met in my life.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for water for so long. 1 second. Yeah, she's been on screen for like 5 seconds, and it was already calm. How much are we still having a tally of this?
Alright, see? Last square done for the night.
You're such a good person.
Ah, dang it. I messed it up. Hold on. Accidentally didn't nod it.
Suddenly recognized the worth of Chris. It took her some time, maybe outside of the pods, and for all the stuff that I've been saying, Johnny might be a person in the pods, maybe outside.
Alright, there we go.
Chris and her get along, and maybe she's treating him right. Although I think in the pods, I can call her a certified poop behead.
Alright, let's go ahead and
maybe they're just a great couple. Who knows? But what's happening now is
out
Izzy
the way.
meets up with Johnny, and he sort of confronts her about everything that's been happening. Because he sees Chris outside the pods, and he wants to set the record straight.
You devastated.
All
Chris.
finished.
Your intent was to go with me, and when Chris.
So I got 7 squares done for the day, and I will be doing more tomorrow. I'm trying to get 32 squares made, so
This is my business.
I'll go ahead and finish this cardigan.
Say, man, if I was happy with my partner, and like some other girl who tried to get with me was like, look at me, I'm
Here we go. So these are all my squares that I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna add that to the pile.
It didn't matter to me. What mattered to me.
So we're getting nice and full here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. Have a good night. Be blessed. And yeah, stay safe out here. Don't catch COVID. Alright, deuces.